Hi friends, my name is Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. Today I'm going to be doing the New Year BookTubers tag. I was tagged by the fun and fabulous Flo at the Grape Jelly Library. Please go check her out. And this is an original tag by Jessin Reads Romance. Please support her channel as well. So let's get right into it without further ado, into the prompts. The first question is, what are you most excited about for 2023? I think just reading books that I have not read before, just diving into new worlds that I haven't explored. I know that sounds very stereotypical, but it's really true. 2, do you have a GoodReads challenge goal and why that number? No, I don't do it because I'm too goal-oriented already and I just want to enjoy reading, and I know I'm going to get a good amount of books read. That's not going to be a problem, so I'm just going to enjoy my reading. Number 3, list 3 5-star predictions. I don't usually do star ratings, so I'm just going to tell you what I think I will most enjoy. The first one is Crime and Punishment. I am so excited to be diving into the world of Russian literature. So many friends of mine that read similarly to me really loved it. I think the third book in the Last Hour series, Chain of Thorns by Cassandra Clare, will be really enjoyed. I don't know how good it will be, but I know I will enjoy that conclusion because it deals with the younger generation of one of my favorite trilogies, which is The Infernal Devices. So it's going to have some nostalgia, even if it's not that great. And then the last one, I'm going to say the next book in the Nevermore series. I think it was called something like Silver Mist or something like that. This is a series about a young girl who she is a very strong girl with some powers, and she is definitely in an interesting and intriguing world. So if you like middle grade, you might check it out. The first 2 are definitely kid appropriate. The third one you might want to read first because it gets a little bit more intense in some ways. So I will probably be reading it first before I have my younger ones reading it in the family. But yeah, it's definitely a good series. 4, what genre, subgenre, or trope do you want to read more of? I have read a lot of middle grade in 2022, and I want to read more middle grade and YA fantasy just for the pure enjoyment of it and the relaxation that it gives me in 2023. Name 3 bookish goals for the year. 1, really dive into some of that Russian literature that I was talking about. 2, I think when I mentioned the fantasy just a little bit more, I think I want to read some more just for fun reads where they maybe aren't considered, after I talk about Russian literature, aren't considered as intellectual, just because that always relaxes me. And then 3, I want to definitely try to do some more mood reading and leave some wiggle room for that certain months of the year so that I can develop that mood reading that kind of can come naturally, but I'm so much of a planner that I don't let it. Next, 7, name 3 personal goals for the year. I want to go on more dates with my husband without my children. I want to spend more time with each of my kids individually without the whole gang together. I have 3, so if I plan, it shouldn't be too hard. And then I want to try to spend a little bit more time just being and resting and relaxing, which is hard for me to do. Even though my husband tries to let me have that time, I'm a doer, so I'm going to try to just be more. And then 8, what do you want to leave behind in 2022? I always want to leave my tendency to overthink things and stress too much in the past. I think that a lot of us are struggling with that, in this post-COVID world, and that's my wish for all of us, that we can leave the stress in the past. I will be back in just a second with some people to tag. I'm going to tag, first of all, a new BookTube friend called One Chaotic Librarian, and I just found her searching the newbie tag not long ago, and she has a library science training, plus she has this great background in theology and filmmaking. So I think that combination is going to make her have a really interesting channel. So if you don't like to do tags, that's okay. At least hopefully I got some people coming to your channel. And then I want to tag Bandana Book Mom and Chatty the Mad Chatter and Vidania Silver Scribe, my girls who are my middle grade fantasy loving friends too. If you don't want to do it, no biggie, but you're tagged nonetheless. All right, I hope you guys are doing well. Read a lot. Bye-bye.